Lesson 28, the normal probability distribution, Example 6. The duration of human pregnancy follows a normal distribution with a mean of 274.5 days and a standard deviation of 13.6 days. Find the probability that a human pregnancy will last at least 270 days. Well, here we're told that the duration of human pregnancy follows a normal distribution. To completely describe a normal distribution, we need to know the mean, mu sub x, and the standard deviation, sigma sub x. The problem tells us that the mean duration of pregnancy is 274.5 days. Thus, mu sub x equals 274.5. And we're also told that pregnancies have a standard deviation of 13.6 days. Thus, sigma sub x equals 13.6. So now we could use these values to calculate the probability that a human pregnancy will last at least 270 days. So it's normally distributed, so it follows the normal bell-shaped curve. And at least 270 days means at the lowest, it's 270. Or it could be anything higher. So at least means at the lowest, it can be as 270 or anything greater than the 270. So here we're finding the probability that the random variable x, or duration of a human pregnancy, is greater than or equal to 270. So when we're given a value with a particular random variable, in this case the 270 days, and we're asked to find the probability, we can use the normal CDF command to do that. The normal CDF command requires the input of 4 values. The first value is L, the lower limit. So in this case, the probability we seek goes as low as the 270 days. So 270 is L. Comma, U, the upper limit, is the absolute highest value that we go to in the probability question. In this case, at least means greater than or equal to. We need to go all the way to the maximum length or duration of a human pregnancy. Now, if we don't happen to know what the absolute maximum or longest duration of a human pregnancy is, we could just enter in the biggest number that we know into the calculator, which is the 9e99. That is the e for the expanded exponential or scientific notation. So 9 times 10 raised to the 99th power is about as big a number as we can enter into our calculator. Now we know that human pregnancies will not last this 9 times 10 raised to the 99th power. But since we don't know what the absolute maximum value is, we just have to enter a value that goes completely past the maximum. Because once you get past the maximum, 0, none of the bell-shaped curve goes beyond that. So the normal CDF command will just accumulate all these probabilities of 0 for values that are impossible to occur or go past the maximum. Now the last 2 values that are entered are mu sub x, the mean, and sigma sub x, the standard deviation. Here, mu sub x was the 274.5 days, and the sigma sub x was 13.6 days. So now we could enter this command into the TI-84 calculator. The normal CDF command is found in the distribution menus. So we press second, DISTR, arrow down to the normal CDF command, press enter. Then we enter in the value of 270, comma, 9e99. E is the second function the comma does. So we press second comma to get the E, and then 99, comma, the 274.5 for the mean, comma, and the 13.6 for the standard deviation. Close parenthesis, enter, we have our probability. Here, rounding off to 3 places after the decimal, we look at the 4th place, which is a 6, which rounds the 9 up to a 10, 0 carry the 1. This rounds off to approximately 0.630. So we have our probability, 0.630. Or times 100%, we can say, thus the probability that a human pregnancy will last at least 270 days is about 63.0%.